Lesson 29, rounding whole numbers, rounding mixed numbers, and estimating answers. Okay, I kind of shortened the title. In order to estimate, we have to round first. So I think that's why we're doing the rounding review, so that we can understand estimating. So we estimate by rounding first. So if you're multiplying two numbers together and you want to estimate your answer, you round the numbers first and then you would multiply. So to round whole numbers, there's a couple of steps. So first, underline the place value that you are rounding to. Second, you look at the digit to the right of the one you underlined. So all you do is just look at the digit to the right. Sky? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, that you are rounding to. Put the. Oh, that's okay. I was, you can put it in your notes if you want to. T-O. Then you ask yourself, is the digit to the right 5 or more? If the answer is yes, you add 1 to the underlined number. If the answer is no, then the underlined number stays the same. And then the last step is replace all numbers after the underlined number with zeros. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen the hill explanation, where if you think about climbing a hill and 1, 2, 3, and 4 are on this side of the hill, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So if your number is, let's see. Let's do an example. So if we want to round 87 to the tens place. So if you look at the 8, because that's the tens place, you could have 80 on this side of the hill and 90 on that side of the hill. And then you look at the 1, so you look at the 1 just to the right of the 8. And since that is a 7, you're on this side of the hill and you can just fall down there to the 90. So rounding to the nearest tens place would be 90. So if we wanted to do an example where we want to round to 10,000s, and we're going to round this number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So we have to find our 10,000s and underline it. So here's our thousand. 7's thousand, so 6 is 10,000. And we're going to find the 6 on our hill. So we're going to round the 6 up one number. So it's yes, the digit is 5 or more. So yes, we're going to add 1 to the underlined number. So when we round, we get 5, 7, and the last step is replace all the numbers with zeros. So after the underlined number, we're going to have 4 zeros, and this is rounded to the nearest 10,000. If we want to round to the hundreds place, 5, 4, 3, 2, we underline the hundreds place. Look at the number on the right. The 3 is smaller than 5, so the answer is no. So the underlined number stays the same. So we write the 5 and the 4. So the underlined number stays the same. All the numbers before it also stay the same, which we didn't write that part. Then you're going to replace all the numbers after the underlined number with 0. So there's 2 of them, so we put 2 zeros. And that one's rounded to the 100 numbers. So if we're rounding mixed numbers, so that's with the whole number with the fraction next to it. So to round mixed numbers, compare the fraction part to 1/2. So here's some examples. So in other words, if it is equal to 1/2 or greater than 1/2, you're going to round up to the next biggest whole number. If the fractional part is less than 1/2, then the whole number stays the same and you just drop off the fraction. So we're going to do 3 examples, and we're going to round to the nearest whole number. So 9 and 7/8. So 7/8 is really close to 1, and it's greater than 1/2. So that would round up to the number 10. Then if we had 3 and 1/3, since 1/3 is less than 1/2, we would just round to 3 and drop off the fraction part. And the last example, 4.5. Since the fraction's equal to 1/2, we round up to 5. So if it is equal to 1/2 or greater, you round up to the next whole number. If it's less than 1/2, you're going to take off the fraction and leave the whole number the same. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.